Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the Here comes Big D, David Adelaide, fighting out of the United Kingdom, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds. Frank True Brit Bruno, a unique and charismatic heavyweight fighting out of England.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is Big D, David Adelaide. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He scores with that right uppercut. Adelaide rocked! One punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful. Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. That the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. David Adelaide just took a big shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
Great work. I love that. Jab slip.
That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back in.
All shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Lee, come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back.
Here we go. It's round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
No rest for the weary. Got out of the way of that right hook. That right hook won't score. Good counter punch. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us... Did you see that? Bruno seeing cobwebs. Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Himself out though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Stop what you're doing! Come on, you're switching off! You got complacent!
But he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win.
And there's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. David Adelaide gonna go down. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
that right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just stop working a few body shots.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? A perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. His stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
No, Mace, what you doing? Come on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Didn't land that jab. That jab was blocked. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... Hold that thought! Bruno covering up. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gas. Switching off. Starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
There's the bell to start round 6. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't score with that hook again. Nice counter shot. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And it looks like this fight will continue. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This when you
And there's the bell for round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Perfect counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Might want to think of holding on here. Hold it right there. He looks like he's going to do it. He's going to beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? Counter shot. He blocks that right hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. David Adelaide just took a big shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, and big Frank. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
You're still landing your power shot. Good work. And don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Come on, do we win this fight? The fight's not over yet.
Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time.
Into it. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Fire it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
Bring your pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Period. Just keep them on the other end.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an ending out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Swing and a miss with that hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And that hook misses. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee will stop it, and that's it. It's over. The fight is over, and we've got a winner.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.